Alright, so hi guys, and thank you for tuning into my channel. So in this one, it's one of the days and months since I've done like a vlog video where like I major like just cultural beauty thing for like let's say. So the last one I probably shot was like the one like Sephora a few months ago. So it's been like a decent bit, but I've been really busy with school and work and the holiday season lately. And as you all know, right after January, it's like super freaking busy go mode. So I've literally been like kind of like doing a whole bunch lately. But in the midst of doing it all, I have literally been working on my brows lately. So something I wanted to really tell you guys about in this vlog. So I'm gonna bring you guys through a bunch of products that I've been like working with over like the past like I would say 2 years to kind of like perfect like my brow look, because I literally did like a decent bit of like I tried the Henna brow set for like a decent bit, and that helped with like keeping my brows tinted for like extended week periods of time. So it's like one of those things where like when I first started doing it, I was like, I don't even know if that's really helping, but I also did like a brow tint during the same time period. So it's like maybe that's like adding more color to it and making my brows look a little more full, or maybe like the henna's just like kind of working or kind of not working. And then I like dabbled with the henna. I ended up like mixing a bit of like this freaking Perma blend set in with my brow henna set towards like the end of using that product, and it actually helped the brows like have more of a darker color, like color set overall. But aside from that, I did notice towards like I would say the midpoint of last year that the brow henna set actually did help a lot with keeping my brows like tinted, and it lasted for I would say like a month or so. And then after I would like go and like wash my face in the morning, and then I'd look at my brows and I'd be like, oh yeah, it's time to like tint my brows and like do my set again and do my henna set and add that back into my routine, because it was actually working and it was very helpful. And with literally having that consistent on the go flow of like literally doing work and school and then just like going out and living life overall, and like I have to like make sure that like I don't spend too much time on my brows. Like I try not to do my brows every day like I did when I was younger. I literally like to just like wake up in the morning, start my morning routine, like brush my teeth, wash my face, like start doing my whole like getting ready side, and then by the end of it, I'm like gonna relax for like 5 to 10 minutes, and then I head out to work. Try to like keep everything like consistent within like a 30 to like an hour ish kind of like schedule set, and then it's like getting ready. So I always try to like bring a lunch with me also, so I have to add that in my schedule. And then like it depends on like the flow. Like if I plan the day before, I know what I'm doing for lunch. But if I didn't plan the day before, I have to add in like I have to factor in like 5 minutes of me like deciphering between, do I want to bring this, do I want to bring that, and then I need a snack, and then I need a snack for my lunch break to go with my lunch, and then it's like I need something to drink, and then it's like, do I have a Red Bull? Am I bringing a Red Bull because I'm gonna be freaking tired because I always work in the morning, so I'm like I need to stay freaking energized. And trying to think what else do I like typically like bring with me. 9 times out of 10, snacks, food, water is an essential, and occasionally a Red Bull if it's like a Monday, or if I'm just like in that flow and I already like scheduled like having Red Bulls for a few days out of the week in the morning. Because I try not to do it like every day because you're not supposed to do that, but every once in a while I'll like start the week off and have like a freaking Red Bull. Like today, I had to work on a PowerPoint for my intro to the court systems class for my criminal justice degree. So I have the winter edition Fig Apple Red Bull, which is like one of my freaking favorites now right now. Like it's freaking amazing. And then if you guys try the freaking summer apricot version, it's freaking amazing. But this one is like literally like my go-to. Like hopefully this becomes like a regular edition. Like I know it's like the winter edition, but this one needs to stay around. Like Fig Apple is freaking amazing. I have to keep like the color and everything, and then like after winter's over, they can cut out the winter edition, but keep this one. It's so freaking good. And if they don't keep this one, I'm gonna go back to Blueberry, which is freaking amazing also. But if you guys have like a favorite Red Bull freaking version, please tell me about it. I've tried like almost every freaking flavor. I think the only one I haven't tried yet is like the watermelon one. But it's because I'm like kind of iffy, like 9 times out of 10. I don't know if I want to try like all the freaking, like, I don't know. Watermelon's like not my favorite, so I usually never like try that flavor of anything. Like I tried the watermelon in Arizona like years ago. That one was okay, but it wasn't my favorite. I like the Arnold Palmer half lemonade iced tea and then half regular iced tea. That's like my go-to. But aside from that, let's get into freaking brows because I can tell you about like everything going on in my life. Oh, and also I launched my new site, so go check that out when you guys get a chance. It's going to be linked. You can find it on my Instagram, my Twitter, my Facebook, my business account pages, and you might even see an ad campaign pop up around there at some point. And check your phone, and you might just see like my ad pop up. And it's also on TikTok. So without further ado, let's go into the brow hacks that I've been using for like years. So, as I told you, at first I was like, okay, so don't mind like my box. I've had this for like 2 years and it stays in like my makeup tote. So it's like, it's kind of beat up over the years. Like it's been crushed by like my makeup bag, my freaking deodorants. I have like the freaking spray one and I just threw it on top of it. Like my Sephora box in here from my freaking brush from that other video, you guys. So my box looks like now. The freaking brush just like slid out, but I wasn't even sure if the brush was actually in there because the box was like smushed like that. So it's like probably lost the freaking brush. But here's the brush. It's still like decently well kept and it still has its protective case on top to make sure it stays preserved. But yeah, I would say I would be able to close this, but if I put it back into my makeup bag, it's definitely gonna get smushed again. I think the only box that's really survived in there has been like my freaking brow tint set because it's like a mini box I can like fit anywhere in my bag without getting smushed, and my matte box. But I mean, this box is like small and compact, so it's not really gonna get like smashed in there. And okay, put it back in there without smashing other things now. So I think I have a brow set right behind that. Alright, so inside of the brow henna kit by it's the Mina Eyebrow Henna set. So it came with 3 little sachets of henna kits, henna brow tint powder, like henna powder overall. It's like not at like the major point. So like my lid for it is like a little covered in like, oh, you can't even see it good. Okay. Right. They do that. Yeah, it's like covered in like freaking henna sets. So I use like my freaking typical eyebrow brush and then like kind of dip it in there and then like I'll go through and like add it to my brows and then I let it sit. It's let's see, minimum time recommendation. I think it's like 30 minutes and then it's for like the best results you can let it sit for like an hour or so. And then it helps the color to kind of like stay in there for a decent bit longer. Sometimes I wear it like before I go to bed, and then like I ruin like my DKH pillow doing that. By the way, wearing the henna set and the brow tint gel before bed, like for a decent bit, it washed out of my pillow, but it's gotten to the point now where I can't even wash out my pillow, and I'm thinking sad. I've been like pushing off ordering another one because every time it's like time for me to get paid, I'm like I should probably order the freaking new editions of the blankets and pillows, which is a red set now, and I never freaking order. And I want to get a new version of my blue set also because it's like my favorite. It was my first pillow and blanket set that I ever launched. But I'll bug you guys. Well, I'll tell you guys a story about that in like a business vlog. But so it came with those, and then it has the little mixer. This one is like turning brown at this point from all the freaking henna tints. And then the instruction manual. It's a little Let's say there's like a little droplet thingy in here also. Yeah, there's a little water droplet so you can like, well, yeah, fill up this little measurement container with some water. Use your droplet to add the water in. I usually never do that. I typically like use like water from a water bottle and I pour it in there and mix it with the powder. And then stir it up with this thing, and for a decent bit, it was like really helpful. That was like my go-to like thing to do. I always pair the brow henna set with an eyebrow tint. So this is like the last eyebrow tint version that I've used recently. It's the Mini Star. Is this one Maybelline? No, I think I used last my Maybelline set. Maybelline has like a brow tint gel that's also really great. It's easy to peel off, and you can leave it on there for like 30 minutes, and it gives you like a good throughout the day look. But yeah, it says apply over your brows in your desired shape and let dry for at least 20 minutes. For best results, leave on for like 2 hours. So 9 times out of 10, I leave it on there for like an hour. And then if I'm like, I'm just gonna leave it on there because I know how the product works already, I like leave it on and then I'll go to bed and then I'll peel it off in the morning when I'm getting ready, and then I'll go to the bathroom, wash my face, and then it stays throughout the day. And then like by the time I wash my face again before I go, well, I'm taking my bath later in the day, it like washes off most of it, but then I'll typically reapply it, and then the brow set typically stays. But pairing that with the henna set, it's like my go-to. I'm literally created like this really gorgeous like flexed eyebrow look, and then after the brow tint would wear off, I would be like, okay, I'm gonna like leave it for like a few days before I like retint my brows. This would help my brows to look full. And yeah, that was like my go-to routine from like 2021 when I found the products up until like 2 months ago. Because 2 months ago, oh wait, and then also in the midst of that, before I started getting into the next portion I'm going to tell you about, I got some eyebrow tattoos. So I was really curious about these, and I saw like the little like tattoo sets where you can like tattoo like your edges on there and everything like that. And I was like, that's super cute. Like I never like do any of like the edge like kind of things with my hair. I always like just pull my hair like out of my face, and like I just rock that as like my flow. But I was like, that's really freaking cute. But if they have that, like they have to have other things also. So then I ended up seeing a video and they were like, oh, you can like get like freaking like brow tattoo sets. And then I saw some on Amazon and it was like a really cute little like breakdown video. So I tried some of these also, and it was not as easy as like applying the tattoos when you're a kid. Like, you know, when you get like little fun tattoos from the little gumball machine, and then like you put them on your arm, and then like you're like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. I'm gonna read the instructions when you were like younger, and then like you read it. It's like, okay, so you get the little like, what is it? You can get like a rag or like a paper towel, dab it in like some, make sure it's like warm, and then like dab it on there, and then let the tattoo sit for a bit, and then you can hold it on there for like a few, make sure it like sets, and then you let it like dry for a bit, and then you peel it off. I was like, it's gonna be easy like that, right? No, I applied these to my freaking eyebrows, and number one, getting it, because you like have to cut it out in the shape that you want, which is like typically like 9 out of people just do like the rectangle. So I did like the rectangle flow. I was like, okay, it's still gonna be easy because you get the tattoos when you're a kid and they're like a freaking square, and then you just put it on there, and then it's like it's like a makeup wipe after was like the texture that I was expecting for it to like kind of just be flimsy and easy to apply. But it was like kind of still a little thick. So like when I tried to apply it, I like left it open. I was like, oh my gosh, it's probably it's not even going to freaking work. And then by the time I ended up peeling it off after, the freaking tattoo like started to stick to my brows, but it was like only on my brows and not on my skin. So then I like started lifting it up, and then it was like only on like the front portion. So then I started pulling the freaking little tattoo little paper off, and then it didn't even freaking stick, and it looked so freaking weird. So I ended up just like wiping it off, and I was like, okay, so I'll just keep these in my makeup bag, and then if anybody does actually use these products or freaking wants what uses this type of freaking brow tattoo that kind of thing, they can use those, or they can have some of these, because I think I'm stocked up with like freaking 20 of these or so. So it's like I'll just keep these like in case anybody wants some. But I don't use these anymore, but they're still really cute. So like, I'm not trashing it. Somebody may use it. But then, so after that, I was like, all right, I'm gonna stick to like my brow highlight side and my eyebrow tint side, and I kept that in my makeup bag. So it's like, you never know when you wanna like just like kind of like flex it and try that again and see if it'll like kind of work. I'm still gonna put that off for like a decent bit because I kind of found like my thing, which is gonna be like one of my last products that I tell you about, because I kind of started researching into doing the DIY well, not DIY, well, yeah, do it yourself, but like not like making the products yourself, but like the microblading at home sets. So I ended up ordering a kit, and it was like decently priced actually. I think like overall for the entire bundled set, I paid like under like $150 for it, which was freaking great. So this was the 16 nano set, curved 0.18 millimeter, essential 16C nano, Davies Essentials microblading kit set. And it was freaking awesome. Like I used like really all of these, try to perfect like my like at home microblading with the freaking blade set. So as you can see, it comes with a little container for you to add your microblading gel. And so, yeah, it's like a gel, right? Your like Perma tattoo like gel set, and then it comes with the blade, and they're clean and pre-sterilized. But I always spray with some alcohol after, just in case, because you always want to make sure you're putting something on your face that is going to be extremely clean and like sterilized to the max. Like I learned that in nursing, that you always want to make sure that overall, even if it says it's sterilized, you sterilize it again. And with it being a razor and something that you're gonna like kind of like create openings on your skin while applying the product, you want to make sure that it's completely sterile. So I spray with like a tap of alcohol, and then for like a few of them I was like, all right, I'll like, again, I heated the blade first, and then I sprayed alcohol and like most of the other ones after. And then it comes with the little measurements that you can put over your eyebrows to help you create that perfect arch. And I freaking loved it. And then I ordered the freaking bundle set with it, Davies Perma Blend Shade 4 Dark Brown set. And with that one, it was like a lot of like trial and error with it, because like I kept like working on it and trying to see if like I could do that, because it's like if I can freaking do that and work with this set, I can like do other people's eyebrows if they need it. But overall, if I ever needed to like freaking touch mine up again, I can like work with that kit. And it's one of those things that's like, it's set to last for like up to a year. So it's like, that's really cool. Like you get your freaking brows flexed and you don't have to worry about them for a year. Now with that, I ran into the error of the product would not stay, and like the microblading wouldn't really take that much of an effect. Like it would last for like up to like a week, and then I was like, okay, it is super freaking painful doing it at first, because it's like, oh my freaking gosh, and then after it's like it's still painful, but you kind of like get into like the flow of like how you're going to actually do it. So it's kind of like you can make it less painful for yourself, instead of like doing like 1,000 freaking little like mini razor strokes throughout your brows. Instead, you kind of like bring it down to like the major set areas that you know you want to perfect, and then throughout you kind of just fill those areas in, and then create the shape that you want. And it was like really fun like working with that product, but it didn't really like take as great of an effect as I was expecting. But in all honesty, I'm not like that skilled with that product, so that was one of the major drawbacks from it. But overall, it's a great product. Like if you are proficient in microblading, I definitely recommend this product. It's freaking great. It was like a set for like under $150. You get 16 microblading razors. So if you work in aesthetics and you do like microblading, that's a great price. I would say for the 16 microblading razors, they were probably like $70-ish or like $60-ish. I think like 70-ish. And then for the Tina Davies Perma Brow sets, that was like I think like $30, $30 to like $40 overall. And I still have like a decent bit left in here. And as I said, towards like the beginning of this year and like kind of like the end of last year. No, the beginning of this year, because I think I want to say I got this in like January-ish. I started mixing in the Perma Brow gel with the henna side, and it really helped the like color to like be more saturated throughout. So I freaking love that. But coming into the recent month of February, my new product that I ended up researching came in, and I was super excited. So it is the Eyeliner Cordless PMU machine. And now this, it's a little freaking super awesome, like revolutionary. So this is the Microblading tattoo pen, and it's freaking awesome. So it's cordless. It comes with the charger and a needle set of like 10. Yeah, you get 10 M3 safety cartridge needles, sterilized by gamma rays, and the product is extremely amazing. I've been using this for my brows now, and it's one of those things where it's like I did it the first time like 2 weeks ago, and I literally, okay, so the first time I did it, I was like just doing like the basic set of it, and then I was like, I'll wipe it off after and check and see how it's going. And it was going pretty good, so then I touched it up again after, and then I just let it set. And then I just recently touched up my brows again, and I love this product. Like, the brows have stayed, and it's been like 2 weeks now. This would be like the beginning of the third week. And this has been the product for me. And these brows are set to last. This is more of a permanent brow set as opposed to the temporary microblading set where it's going to last for like up to a year, which is still freaking awesome. Doing your brows for a freaking year, like it's definitely worth it. With the microblading pen set, and we have the brow pigment gel from the same company. And then let's see. Yep, M Shop USA. So M Lady. I got the brow pigment in black coffee, and it's freaking awesome. So let's see. All right, so I'll like leave like a little like no, actually okay. So detour moment. It's gonna be like a moment where I show you like the before peg, and then I'll do like the after peg, and then I'll do like the like in the midst peg. No, okay, so the before peg, the during peg, and then the after peg, and then of course the cute little product pegs that are gonna like it's gonna match with like the opening peg, which I would say the video's thumbnail peg, but. I freaking love this product. It's super big and amazing. So, as I said, it came with the M3 needles, which is kind of look like that. But if you want a better breakdown to actually see what the product looks like, it's like that. There we go. Alright, trying to like kind of like block myself out a little bit so you can like see it. But yeah, and then it has like a little needle that leads from that area over to this end, and you can adjust it with this top portion, which turns and allows you to kind of extend or shorten the blade, or shorten the needle to like whatever extent that you may need. And then you press this little button here, and it turns on, and it has different settings. This is the first setting, which is the green mode, second setting in blue, third setting in red, and then it like turns red off after, and it's really awesome. So overall, for great recommendations for brows that last for a long time and for an easy method, this is also much easier. It's like literally like using like, well, I love painting, so it's like using a freaking art brush or like a pen. I love drawing also, so it's like using a pen to literally draw on your brow strokes individually and then set it to the shape that you want. So it's like literally working with like your brow brush, but on like that pen level scale, and you literally just draw in each layer, well, each stroke individually, and then you fill it to the point that you would like, and then you can let it sit for like up to like 10 minutes after, or you can like typically like rinse it off like right after, and then like kind of check and see your progress, and then after that let your brows set like the same way that you would do after microblading for like a few days. So you should try like not to like instantly wash your brows so you don't wash off the effects of it, but you'll see like the defining characteristics of your work like right after, and it's so worth it. It is such a great product. Now if you're ever checking out products for your brows so that you don't have to worry about doing your brows again, go for the Lady brow pen. It's the electric cordless microblading tattooer, and it's freaking amazing. Like, it's such a great product. And then, as I stated before, it comes with a charger also. I'm putting things back in the case. Now, I took out the charger for like the first time yesterday, and I've been trying to get everything back into the freaking box the way it was like delivered to me because it was freaking perfect. And in the midst of trying to do that, I freaking poked a hole in the back of this, which looks, it was so cute. Like, everything looks so perfect in the box, but like I've been trying to get it back in there like that. And I don't know how they freaking put the charger in there so perfectly, but it's been like pushing up a tad bit. So like, look. I'm just gonna like freaking put it back in there and then not mess with it. And then it comes with the instruction manual to show you how to set everything up, how to connect everything, what's included within the box, all the button features, and everything that you need to know about the product. And I freaking love it. And I got mine in the shade of rose gold because, as you guys know, I love rose gold. Like, I literally.
So let's get started. Now it's time to gather up every single one of you fellow file villains.
Pokemon,
It's a lovely mashup
Hope we're gonna put that on pause for like just a brief moment. So it's freaking great, and it's definitely a product that I would recommend for you guys to go check out. So that's been my breakdown of makeup products that I've used to perfect my brow look over the years. So go ahead and check out a bunch of these. Like, they should really be extremely helpful for anybody who's searching for easy brow hacks to last like up to a week or even for a few days. Hennas are extremely helpful. Peel out brow gels are easy to use and great products for instant brow look before you head out. So instead of like flexing your brows, you can literally just like tint your brows, let that set. Once the freaking product dries, you can flex your makeup and then peel off your brows after, or you can peel it off before you even finish your makeup and then touch up your brows a tad bit to match your makeup look. And then once you take off all your makeup at the end of the day, you'll still have flexed brows for like the next day, which is freaking awesome. And then there are these freaking microblading sets for our microblading experts out there that can use the freaking microblading razor and the freaking Perma gel set and flex it to the max. Great freaking products to check out. So Davies microblading pen and Perma gel. The Mina eyebrow henna set is freaking amazing. The Mind Star tattooed brow is freaking great. It's amazing. And then actually no, two more. The Lady set, it's freaking amazing. Check it out on Amazon. You can order the entire set for again less than $150, and it's one of those things that you can use to flex your freaking brows and then not worry about it for like up to, well, actually that one's supposed to be more of a permanent freaking set, especially with the brow pigment set. It's like a permanent brow gel, so you're literally tattooing your brows to stay and be set for like years after. And then there's also the eyebrow tattoo sticker sets, and you can find these on Amazon. I want to say I got these for like $10, and there's like 20 contained within the freaking set, which is freaking awesome. Oh, and I found the freaking one that I actually used in the beginning, and I did not actually cut it into like a freaking rectangle like I thought, you guys. I actually cut it in, well, actually I did like a rounded shape to do like kind of like a brow shape, and I think I ended up using the set on this side. But these are freaking great products to check out to leave your brows flex for like a decent period without having to really worry about it. And the products that are priced at a really great rate. So definitely go check them out. And then for always, I got them like all on Amazon. So definitely go check it out. That's like my go-to shop market for like major freaking essentials in my life. They have like everything from groceries, home goods, essentials, electronics, and all makeup essentials, like overall. So definitely go check those out, and I will catch you guys in another vlog video. I'm going to do one soon that's going to catch you guys up on like the business breakdown, school breakdown. I'm graduating in a few months, you guys, and completing my associate's degree, so I'm extremely excited. I am currently at my new, well, okay, so I'm working with my new company, and it's been freaking great. So at DKH, that one's still been like in the freaking great emotion and flow for years now, but I'm now working with a new childcare company, and I am currently in like my assistant teacher position role, and I am freaking loving it, and I'm hoping that after graduation, I will be eligible for that freaking raise that I've been hoping for. Like, I am literally super excited. Like, it's like one of those guaranteed things, and it's like, oh my gosh, so freaking excited. And then after that, I'm going to go for a promotion within the next few months also. So wish me luck, guys, and then I'll be pursuing my bachelor's degree soon. So I am like extremely excited. Okay, don't let me because I'm literally like yammering on and like trying to like maintain the fact that my nose is clogged also while I'm talking. But definitely go check out those products, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next vlog. Have a great day, enjoy yourselves, and much love to you. Talk to you later.